guys, hello, how are you? My name is Chadwick. It's super not me to read, but recently I've been on a reading era, and I'm hoping that I can continue because I actually really love reading. And I'm probably going to go to college for writing. So that's next year. I'm going to be in college next year, which is crazy to me. I have a huge book haul today. It's a lot of books. So we're going to get into all of them. There are 26 books in my book haul today. And these are books that I've bought on Amazon, at Barnes and Nobles, just over the past month or so, month to 2 months. So yeah, I'm super excited to show these to you. I've read, I think, two of them, and I'm super excited to be reading more. But I just finished one of them, and I really loved it. So there's probably going to be a video of me giving you my review on it. But yeah, we're going to get into the books, and I hope you enjoy this video. We have the Lord of the Rings series. This is by J.R.R. Tolkien, and I actually literally just bought these a few days ago. So we have The Hobbit, we have Lord of the Rings Part 1, Lord of the Rings Part 2, and then the third part. These are really small. I got them for Amazon Prime Day, which was October 10th and 11th, and they're only $20 for the whole series. So that was pretty good steal right there. But my teachers recommended this. I like asking people what to recommend me because I literally have no clue. But this series was recommended to me, so I'll probably read that very soon. The next one we have is The Secret Life of Bees, and I actually read half of this. I really liked the plot of it. Right when I first got it, which was 2 months ago, I read half of the book, and I DNF'd it, which means I didn't finish it. Yeah, it's a historical fiction, and it's about this girl that runs away from her parents, and she lives with these beekeepers. There's a movie about it. I really want to watch the movie, but I think I'll finish this maybe. I don't know. I don't even remember what chapter I was on, and I don't think I could start it over because I got so much far into it that I honestly don't think I can do it again. But we're going to see, and let me know if you've read this. Comment down below, let me know, because it was really good. We can talk about the beginning parts. The next book, you probably will know this one. It is The Summer I Turned Pretty. I only have the first one. I haven't read it yet, but I really want to, and I've seen season 1 and season 2. So yeah, I would only read this if I've watched it, and thankfully I have watched it, so I can read it now. Usually it's the other way around. Usually you want to read it before and then watch it. So if I read both of these, there's three books. If I read book 1 and 2 before the third season comes out, I'm gonna watch the third season first before I read it. I'm not gonna read the third book until I watch the third season, basically. But yeah, I'm super excited and can't wait to read that soon. I'm not really into romance that much though, but I'm willing to get into it. All of these books that are coming up are romance though. So the next one is It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. I DNF'd this one. I got to chapter 10, then it got kind of crazy. So I never finished it, but I really want to pick it up again and read it. So yeah, it's about this girl, and she lives in a small town. Then she meets this surgeon whose name is Ryle, and they fall in love. And there's definitely some chaotic moments. Haven't read it since I first got it a month and a half, 2 months ago. So I kind of forget the plot, but it's really good of what I got to it. So you should definitely check that out. The next one that I just bought is Beach Read. I heard this one was really good. The author, Emily Henry, I've heard writes a lot of romance, and she is really good at writing. So I'm definitely going to pick this up. It's honestly on my TBR for this month, so I need to read it this month. So I might do that. We're getting into my favorite genre is The Good Lie, and it's about this psychiatrist who's an expert on killers. She spent a decade treating California's most depraved predators and unlocking their motives. Predators much like the notorious Bloody Heart serial killer, whose latest teenage victim escaped and then identified local high school teacher Randall Thompson as his captor. The case against Thompson is closed as far as Gwen and the media are concerned, if not for one new development. So basically, it's a case that's closed, and then it gets reopened because secrets get exposed, basically. So yeah, I am really excited to read this, and it's been on my shelf for what seems like forever. So I need to read this very soon. The next one that I read is, I've already read this actually, so Twilight. It was really good. I've seen all the movies, so I really knew what to expect. There's just more details that I didn't know, which is cool. I love that the writer just adds Like the movies don't put everything in there, obviously. So it's cool to see the actual work before it's like transformed into a Hollywood movie. So this was really good. I enjoyed it very well. So now we're getting to the favorite series that I've read so far, and that's The Good Girl's Guide to Murder. 3 books. I just bought these hardcover. I had the first and the second one in paperback, and I read the first one a few days ago. Loved it so much. And then I was gonna read the second one. I had them both paperback, but then I saw these on sale on Amazon Day for like $20, so I got them hardcover. So that's the tea for that. But I'm super excited. I already read this. So good. 4.5 stars. You should read it. Go read it right now. It's so good. Then the second one, Good Girl, Bad Blood, and then As Good as Dead is the third one. So definitely go check these books out. I don't really know what to expect, but it's really good. And they end it. It's like such a plot twist at the end of the first one. So you really need to watch it. I'm serious. But yeah, we're gonna keep going. This one. I have not read this yet. It's The Cousins by Karen M. McManus, sorry. And it's about like these cousins. Their parents are disinherited from their grandparents, and then one random summer, the grandparents want the grandkids to come work at an island, I think. And they reveal some dark secrets about their grandparents and why they disinherited their parents. So I don't know. Maybe it's the cover that's just like making me not want to read this. I don't know why I bought this. I thought the plot sounded really good. And she wrote One of Us is Lying, which I've heard mixed reviews about this book, that other book. So I don't really know, but I need to read this very much because it's from the same company as Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Not that that means it'll be good because it's a different author, but I don't know. We will definitely see. The next one, I just finished this. I literally love this book so much. Oh my word. The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. He is a very good author. His writing technique is incredible. I'm not going to do too much of a review right now because I'm going to save that for another video. But this one's really good. It's about a girl who moves to a lake, or like a lake house, because her husband died and her mother wanted her to get away and just settle down at a lake because the paparazzi was like crazy when her husband died. Anyways, she finds this neighbor who's drowning, saves her. They become good friends for a while. Then that girl goes missing and she has to find out how and where she's at and why she's missing. The ending was crazy. I literally finished it today. So good. Literally loved it. 5 out of 5 stars. Go read this. I've heard mixed reviews on it, but I still read it and I loved it. So go check it out, guys. It's so good. This one is not sponsored. This is not sponsored by Book of the Month, but I got this from Book of the Month. When I'm Dead by Hannah Marissi. Never heard of it before, but I love thrillers, and I picked this as the thriller one. It looked really cool and it sounded cool. It's about this girl. It's in October too, so I have to read it this month. It's about a girl who, it's like parents and their investigators, and their daughter's best friend goes missing, and then their daughter is like gone, like they can't find her either. But the best friend's dead, so I don't really know. It's kind of confusing plot to like explain because I haven't read it. But yeah, it seems like a really good book, and I really want to read it very soon. So I'll let you know how that goes. The next one that I read literally in less than a day, like a few months, like a month or two ago, was The Silent Patient. Psychological thriller, 5 out of 5 stars. Freaking love this book. So good. Plot twists, everything. So good. Alex McIldees, I don't know. So good. Definitely go read this. You're going to be shooketh to your core when you read this. So just beware. They're short chapters, really easy to get through, and it's really good. So I'm not going to explain it anymore because you just have to read it. It's so good. This is on my TBR, and it's Flicker in the Dark. I am about to read this. There's literally something in my eye. I'm about to read this. I really am excited. I'm going to read it after the book I'm reading right now. Flicker in the Dark. Super excited for it. I literally can't even express how excited I am because the cover looks cool. The story's cool. It's about this girl when she's younger. There's like these girls go missing. Then they find out her dad did it all. Like he killed all the girls. Then now she's like a psychiatrist and she's older and the same thing starts happening again. But her father is in jail, but it's the same pattern. So she has to figure out if it's like childhood secrets coming back up or if it's her dad somehow. I don't know. I really don't know. It just looks cool and I've heard really good things about it. So I'm excited about that as well. Okay, the book that I'm currently reading is The Inheritance Games. It's a bookmark in there. I haven't even gotten a little bit through. But I read this right when I got it, and I DNF'd it at like chapter 30. There's 90 chapters, so I was like one third through the book. And I DNF'd it because I didn't really understand. I didn't connect to the characters. So I restarted it today right after I finished um, The House Across the Lake. And I'm really excited to get into this. I'm on chapter 8, I think, and they're really short chapters, so it's pretty easy right now. But it's an easy read, I think. It's just like lots of characters. You have to connect with them, and it's a really good. It's like this girl who's in this rich guy's will, and she gets $40 billion or something. $46.2 billion. It's on the back of the book, and she doesn't know why. So then there's like riddles and stuff, and she has to figure out why. So basically, that's this book. You should read it. I recommend it, even though I haven't finished it. All my friends and sisters recommend this, so definitely give this a look. And there's like multiple in the series. Okay, the last ones that we're going to talk about are in a series together, and it's going to take me a little second to be able to get these out. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books. 7 books. So let me just pick these up. There's a lot. These are the Harry Potter books, and I got these like I don't even know when. But these I have only read a few of these. These are the hardcover version. These were like $150 for these. So I spent a good amount on these books, and I love them. I haven't read all of them. I need to start the series. I still haven't started. Okay, let me explain. This is a very big story. In 5th grade, I read books 1 to 5. Then I stopped. I couldn't get through half of book 5. I got uninterested. There was too much plot. I couldn't. I've watched all the movies and I love the movies. And then I was like, dang, I really need to read again. So I went into 8th grade and I was like, okay, I read 1 to 3. And then I stopped. Biggest mistake. Then a year and a half to 2 years ago, I didn't have these. Yeah, obviously, I had like hard or soft covers, which I hate paperbacks. I usually like all of these are like basically hardcovers. I can do paperback. I don't hate it. I like hardcovers more. Anyways, I read 1 to 4, and then I stopped. So I've read them. I've tried to attempt to read them 3 times, and I've read 1 through 3 like 3 times. So I actually need to read these. And every time, like if I read again, I have to restart. Like I can't just continue. Like I have to restart. I don't know what is it. What is it that's wrong with me? But I have to restart. I don't know. But yeah, let me go through these individually. We're gonna have to go. These are all in the opposite order, so I can't really rearrange them. But this is the last book. This is Deathly Hallows. And then we have the 6th book, which of course I haven't gotten to yet. The Half-Blood Prince. Pretty lengthy, but not the biggest length. This one is the biggest one. Order of the Phoenix, the 5th book. That's literally like 1,000 pages, I swear. This is the 4th book, which I read twice, or once, I think. I don't remember. Goblet of Fire. I actually like that book a lot. This is my favorite book and movie. The Prisoner of Azkaban. The 3rd book, so good. Love it so much. This one brings back so many childhood memories. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the cover. But Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Love it. And then obviously the first one. Iconic. Love this book. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. We basically just get introduced to the whole Harry Potter story and the characters in these 2 books, and then it starts picking up in the 3rd book and in the 3rd movie. So if you haven't read these books, haven't watched the movies, definitely go do that because very iconic. But yeah, those are all the books for the haul. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was a huge book haul, and maybe I'll do this again when I obtain a lot more books. But yeah, I love you guys, and I'm so thankful for you guys. Thank you guys, and I'll see y'all for another video very soon. Love you guys. Peace.